My people are throwing salute. I know they like carry talk too much. Last time when I know I can't talk about the aircraft where they carry come do us. The more you look, the less you see. Most of the time, I know they quick come out. You know when I go hear things they happen. If I never they show off, can't drop video. And they won't know how far, how authentic that gist be. I can't drop that video. Somebody come my page, can't write BB grammar for there. I just look, I press the ignore button because not be everybody I they reply to. When I say this one don't understand waiting they sub, you know. I just leave them. My people now, Senate don't consider, can't tell us say that plane na scam. Say Buhari with Tinko before them come out, then decide as in they cash out with loans, They can't decide, say make them do us the more you look with that aircraft. Then go bring that aircraft. No, they don't come confirm, say, na fraud. No, but we get it. I go let you now watch him. When Hidi, I been a Hida, I been a Sikira, Sirika, I don't just understand the name because some kind mumu name. Now so they go they do some kind mumu things. See, we be like mumu like them. My people now go watch the video. When then they talk, don't we pay me pass for the matter? The man they talk say because Nigerians they don't they table don't they talk say go get plane. They tell us about plane. Now picture then they see, so they can't decide to bring that plane come. Just come show us as he go day, but no be waiting on that tell us. We don't turn king that got it. We don't turn nursery school picking them. We be say if they see something for book, they know as he go be for reality. So we never get plane before. Oh my God. Like for real, who do us? And some people, they can't tell us that they want to continue for where some people stop. How? 139 billion naira. Just like that. With other ones. See, when they can't talk, that man, they like listening to them. Because if they talk with facts, figures, if they talk the real, they talk anyhow. You understand? I know, say, yes, this guy was heading somewhere. And that was why I came out to do that video. You understand? So now, it don't they glaring. Some people they talk say now maybe because they cash out, they know Senate, they no follow chop inside the money. I mean they won't blow fuse now. Anyhow way it won't be. We've had enough, it don't reach here. For how long we will continue to live like this? Anyway, man, I don't talk to mama, I let you know and watch the video. I bet don't forget to let me share this video when you watch and finish. Like my Facebook page, NHTVNG, subscribe to my channel, NHTV Hangout, turn the notification bell on. So when I drop video, you go they say, help me share this video. Give me thumbs up for this video so that Facebook and YouTube go recommend it for a lot of people. I beg my people, more than just listen to this man. Because one way they pay me, he said they just go bring the plane, the conscious and Nigerian plane go be. So we don't turn nama. Abasimimbo. Chineke, who do us? How? My people, what can I just watch? I'll go sit down for my next video. Bye-bye.
And left was a legitimate charter flight. Any one of us here, if we have a destination wedding in Senegal, we can charter an aircraft. You don't need to have a license to do that. You just charter an aircraft. And the aircraft, you pay for it, it'll be brought here, take your passengers, and off you go. And that is what we did. But in this case, it was to unveil, you see, ever since 2018, all you'd ever seen about Nigeria aircraft were pictures, drawings, not the real aircraft. And we felt it was time to show what the real aircraft would look like, and also to let shareholders, you see, we have institutional investors. They're not in aviation, but they're putting their money in here for, say, 10, 15 years and to exit maybe at a premium. So they need to see what the actual aircraft will look like. So we brought it in here to show them what the aircraft would look like. Then the social media dimension came into it, and I'll address them point by point. One, it's Ethiopian registered. Why is it Ethiopian registered? Well, for a start, to operate aircraft in Nigeria, they must be Nigerian registered. 5 November, we call it, okay? That aircraft was not 5 November registered because it was a charter flight. And it came in with just a few days clearance and off it went. For us to get this license, which is my mandate, I don't want to use technical terms, we must, amongst other things, have 3 aircraft before this NCA will give us a license. And those 3 aircraft must be Nigerian registered aircraft. There are 5 phases, 5 steps that one goes through.
The Ministry of Aviation and the interim management of Nigeria Air We are before the Senate Committee on Aviation to answer questions on the status of the nation's national carrier, Nigeria Air, which was unveiled during the twilight of the Buhari administration. But questions have been raised about the whereabouts of the aircraft and the status of the airline after some Nigerians traced the aircraft, noting that it returned to Ethiopian Airlines service. These senators have strong words for the representatives of the Aviation Ministry over the manner Nigeria Air was launched.
The Nigeria Air project. The issue was shrouded in secrecy to the extent that it was fraudulently displayed as a new national carrier, contrary to the extant court order and international rules that strictly guided airline operations. This indeed was an embarrassment to the committee.
Why will you, for whatever reason, having an interim MD, be in a hurry to unveil a national carrier on the last day of your administration? Why?
But the interim managing director, Nigeria Air, says the airline was unveiled at the time it was to prove to Nigerians that the project is not a fluke.
The aircraft that came in and left was a legitimate charter flight. You see, ever since 2018, all you'd ever seen about Nigeria Air aircraft were pictures, drawings, not the real aircraft. And we felt it was time to show what the real aircraft would look like.
Was it reasonably necessary? You know, you have to take this to take taxpayers' money and charter an aircraft all the way from Ethiopia to come here and for unveiling. If the purpose is just to show Nigerians how the aircraft is going to. We have had the pictures on social media when it was unveiled in Fambro.
He also clarifies what he says are misconceptions of the status of a national carrier.
We haven't got a license yet to operate. If you had asked me the question, I could, not you, I mean if the social media had asked me the question, I would have said, we haven't got to that stage yet. We are not at the point of operating the airline yet, at all.
The representatives from the Aviation Ministry and Nigeria Air then proceed to the House of Representatives to meet with the Lower Chambers Aviation Committee. The committee chairman says members do not support the launch of the airline because of a lack of supporting and necessary documents.
We are not part of the launch and we do not support the launch, especially at a time issues are yet to be cleared. The committee hereby resolved to 1. Direct the Federal Ministry of Aviation and its partners in the Nigeria Air project to immediately suspend any operation regarding to Nigeria Air and every other action with respect to Nigeria Air.
The committee further advises that the Federal Ministry of Aviation, with its agency, the NCAA, should designate some Nigerian indigenous airlines as carriers to take advantage of bilateral air services agreements entered into by Nigeria, pending when a viable national carrier comes on board.